Hey, what's up everybody? Today we'll be taking a look at Transformers, Robots in Disguise, Minicon, VELOCIRAZOR. Now these line of figures are used with the deployers, which I don't plan on getting, but I like the look of this particular Minicon, so as you can see I'll be reviewing it today. Here is the packaging for VELOCIRAZOR, and here's a look at the back of the packaging. Alright, let's go ahead and take a break here, and I'll get this opened up and we'll take a look at VELOCIRAZOR. VELOCIRAZOR does come packaged in his beast form, as we see here. And you can see here, he is pretty cool. He's got this little gimmick here where he can kind of bob his head to the music, but no, that's really for the transformation. And what does he transform into? Well, he transforms into a little disc, and it's designed to be deployed from deployer drift, which is a figure I don't plan on getting unless I see it for really, really cheap. But I decided to pick up the Minicon just because I thought it was kind of cool and cheap. So there it is. Size comparison. Well, here is the Masterpiece cassette Laserbeak for a size reference. And here is Steeljaw, which is the data disc that comes with this guy. Now, I thought that this would be a good fit to almost fit into the cavity here, but it doesn't. It's, you know, almost the right size, but it has these bit of, you know, bunch of protrusions on here and irregularities on the edges that doesn't allow it to actually fit in there. And it might be just a little bit bigger anyways, even if you would take away all these bits that are hanging off there. So, transfer him back into his beast mode here. And speaking of, I've got Steeljaw here, which I can show you as a comparison. He already kind of transformed off camera by himself, but oops, get the idea of a comparison here of him in beast form. Everything's falling apart here. And so I think that's about how Steeljaw is supposed to be in beast form. So as comparison, there we go, VELOCIRAZOR and Steeljaw. So kind of cool. Definitely something that I don't plan on getting a lot of. I just picked up this one because I like the look of him here in his beast form. But yeah, I don't plan on getting more of these, but yeah, they're kind of cool. So as you can see here, the actual parts, the actual additional parts, the effect parts, if you will, for VELOCIRAZOR do come on this little sprue here. And you can see the sprue itself is a vague outline of the Autobot symbol, so kind of cool. And once you put all the parts on VELOCIRAZOR, here is what he looks like. So I guess this is like his power-up mode or armor mode or something. For the most part, the parts do stick on there or stay in there fine. These two here tend to fall off, but you can see it kind of gives them a neat little look there with those red translucent parts on there. Now, I don't know if you can actually transform the figure with all the parts on. I can try right now and see if that would actually work, which it doesn't look like it because of this. For one thing, the head armor here is preventing it from actually recessing into there. So that's one thing. Although, let me see if I just force it a little bit. No, it's going to fall off. So, yeah. And you can see that these fall off pretty easily as well. So it doesn't look like you can actually transform it with the parts on. You can have some of the parts on, but not all of them apparently. At least on that, the head armor, you can't have that on. It just gets in the way, it will fall off. So that's kind of what it looks like with all the parts on if you actually have it in the disc mode here. So these effect parts actually do combine with the other effect parts from the other wave figures to form a shark, and you can see here's the shark's tail. So all of these, I believe, are used along with the other effect parts from the other Minicons in this wave to form a shark figure. So there is that, but like I say, I don't have any plans on getting more Minicons, so that won't be in my future, but you can see here just a bunch of parts here, unless you actually, you know, either put them on the VELOCIRAZOR figure or you buy the rest of the Minicons in the wave and form that shark